Good evening, Fiji. You're watching Fiji Today on MyTV. I'm Kelepi Ambaringa. The people of Nombalavu in the province of Lau today welcomed the Prime Minister, Commodore Voreqe Bainimarama, on his first official visit to the Maritime Province. Commodore Bainimarama is on a 4-day visit of the province to see firsthand the developments being undertaken by government and talk to the people on the areas they need assistance in. He visited the villages of Lomoloma, Sawana, Molevu and Mavana.
The Prime Ministerial delegation that is visiting islands in the Lau group has a dual purpose, the main one of which is to hear firsthand from the people. Prime Minister Commodore Voreqe Bainimarama told villagers from the district of Molevu that hearing the concern of the people is important to national development processes. Talano sessions held with communities and villages around the country is an effective means with which the Fijian government is keeping communication links with the people open. Issues of concern raised with the people include electricity flow, generator problems, road condition difficulties, transportation challenges, water reticulation systems, and even social welfare assistance frustrations. The other objectives of the visit are to inspect government facilities and the services provided by government officials. Commodore Bainimarama inspected Lomoloma Hospital soon after he disembarked the RFNS Kiro this morning, accompanied by government officials that traveled to Lau on the MV Iloilo Watu. From there, he toured the Malacca Rural Fisheries Center towards the western end of the island, a 10-minute ride from the main government center at Lomoloma. He also inspected the Water Authority of Fiji offices, police stations, and Molevu and Mavana village schools. Commodore Bainimarama said he wanted to see civil servants serving in rural areas to lift their level of service and show more commitment and passion. People living in such isolated locations face various challenges ranging from transportation, market access to communication, so civil servants form that bridge with government, he said. And government is continuing to strive to improve these services to the people. So while moving about to the different areas, we are challenging government officials to focus on their planning so that their service to the people is not affected.
On the auspicious occasion of celebrating her birthday, Fiji has sent a congratulatory message to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. His Excellency the President Ratu Epeli Nailatikau wished Her Majesty Fiji's best congratulations and many more years of continuing good health and happiness.
Her Majesty has visited Fiji on 6 occasions in the past, with the first being in 1953 during her coronation year. Ratu Epeli said that since 1874, when Fiji was ceded to Great Britain, quote, "we have had continued cordial relationship," unquote. He said Fiji has greatly benefited from this special relationship, both economically and bilaterally, enabling us to create and enjoy the reputation as being one of the most successful countries in the South Pacific. He also made it known that our young men and women serving in the British Army will serve with honor and loyalty. He said, quote, "the relationship has allowed our men and women to continue to serve in the British Armed Forces, where they have served with honor and distinction, and where they enjoy an enviable record for unstinting service and loyalty. On behalf of the government and the people of the Republic of Fiji, please accept our congratulations and best wishes, and we wish Your Majesty more years of good health and happiness on the occasion of Your Majesty's 85th birthday," unquote.
An economist has welcomed government's call to have an independent institution to look at matters pertaining to accountants. This comes following the Prime Minister Commodore Voreqe Bainimarama's comments recently at the Fiji Institute of Accountants that government will set up a commission that looks into the practices and ethics of accountants soon.
The call by the Prime Minister Commodore Voreqe Bainimarama to scrutinize accounting firms and auditors by an independent institution has received overwhelming support. The call was made after concerns by the public were raised against accounting and law firms who were taking advantage of the common citizens. But while many would disagree, an economist believes that this move is heading in the right direction.
And for good reasons. I agree with him. We haven't talked, he hasn't given me no brief. But what I think he is saying and what I agree and I want to echo here is all professional bodies need regulation through an independent institution. Lawyers, doctors, accountants, fortunately the IT professionals don't have a body like that, but all of them need some independent regulatory authority.
Dr. Chand says that it is important to have an independent regulatory authority to oversee the practices of such bodies. But he says that those that are going against such directives certainly have something to hide.
I do know that many of you have got into serious problems with regulatory authority in your own professions. I have talked to many of you. It is time now for all of you to agree that, look, if there is nothing wrong with my own practice, if there is nothing wrong with my own qualifications, if there is nothing wrong with my own conduct, let me be regulated by an independent, legally instituted authority. Let not personal issues, how you look, how much money your medical profession, your clinic makes, how popular you are, be the determinant of registration and lack of registration.
He said regulatory authorities needed to be handled by an independent body. Dr. Ganesh says that Fiji could be on par with countries such as Australia and New Zealand should a commission be set up to administer firms.
Let us do what institutions in Australia, New Zealand, US are doing. Regulatory functions need to go away from the hands of those who provide services. Otherwise, we'll be forever beholden to the corporate interests rather than professional interests of the profession.
The Independent Financial and Auditing Service Commission, or IFASC, is expected to be funded by the accounting profession.
We'll take a quick break now. Ahead in the news, ginger farming in Fiji to be revived.